Welcome back to episode 2 of season 2 of our Let's Play Better Left Dead. We're going to start off this episode by getting our electricity sorted out. I made this just as a little hidey hole to go down even deeper to the next level, and wanted to make sure it was secure so they didn't break through in case they started digging down. But since they haven't dug down, I figured, what the hell, let's just put our electrical components here. We'll put our generators, batteries, etc. And then that way they're all, collected in one area, and I don't have to go around to 2 or 3 different levels just to check different areas of our electrical components. So we're just getting some storage containers, because we're going to go ahead and also put those down so we can label them. They're the writable storage containers. Go ahead and put that there, and then that there. I think that's going to be about all we need for right now. We just basically have some defenses and our lights, but eventually we will probably have 4 or so generators altogether for various layers of defense that we will turn on. Some that we'll have on all the time, some will only turn on for hordes, etc, etc. So we'll go ahead and get that in place, and then just go ahead and get the batteries in place too. Get all the engines in there, and then we probably should refill it. Didn't know if that was gonna happen or not. I'm hoping that that gave us our fuel back when we picked it up, but if not, we still have a lot left over from our trip to the desert in the first season. I think we still have like 25,000 little gasoline fuel bottles, but we need to go ahead and get all of these hooked up. And I think for now we're gonna have our base defenses and then motion detectors, and then we'll figure out maybe something for that. And with this, we have all of our motion detectors set up. We have the inner fences set up. I don't know if I'm going to go ahead and waste time setting up the outer fences, because we are going to be working on the walls. But now that we have our lights set up, let's go ahead and check it out and see. Yeah, that's still not really enough light, to be honest with you. So we're going to go ahead and work on that. And while we were waiting on the lights to get done, we're just going to go ahead and do some of those spot repairs we talked about last episode. And while we were doing that, we unfortunately got a bit of an alert. So we're going to go ahead and button up and go check that out. Oh shit, that's a dog. That the last of them? I mean, it must be, because the alarms aren't going off. Yeah, I guess it is. Well, I'm glad I got those motion detectors and everything set up, because damn. Had a giant set of dogs coming after us. I mean, yeah. I think I'm being a little extra paranoid here, but I guess we're just gonna go ahead and jump down, harvest them, and then get back to working on the wall. And let's try this now. Oh yeah, that's much better. We're gonna go ahead and deal with that. And now with those lights in place, we're gonna go ahead and start working on our outer walls and get them all worked into place. We gotta go ahead and clear these little cages out. I was hoping that they would protect the fences, and they did for all of them except for this one, which Unfortunately, it meant this whole side basically collapsed as far as the electric fences were concerned, like 5 minutes into the horde night, so we need to make them a little bit better protected. Probably do 2 or 3 layers of concrete deep. Might move them, I don't know. For now, I'm hoping they'll be fine where they are, but we may move them closer so that way we just say screw it and protect the doors more than the walls and rely on the thickness of the walls. But we have a nice little start here. Went ahead and got everything hooked up. You can also look down into the fence to repair it if you need to from up top there, but you can't see it obviously from the outside. We'll just come back to that here in a minute once we got a few more done. Went ahead and got that south side, well, at least part of the south side done. We need to unfortunately do the other half of it as well, but figured I'd go ahead and get these roughed in and get this taken care of since we're right here, because why not? And of course, as I was clearing out the turrets, frickin' zombie, stupid witch showed up, started screaming. Dealt with a couple of them actually so far, but that was the only one that was able to successfully scream. Luckily, it looks like they're going towards where she screamed instead of me, because they haven't noticed me yet. We'll just let them gather up and kill them all real quick. As they say, kill them all and let God sort them out. It's nice to know that SMG turret still has a little bit of ammo left in it. Doubt it will have any ammo left though before Horde Night. We're going to have to probably refill it. We may even have to just go this next Horde Night without any SMG auto turret support, because I have had a heck of a time getting the ammo refilled, and I have about 1,000 rifle rounds, and I've run out of brass, and I just don't really have a ton of time to go farm more. But unfortunately, we ran out of concrete. We have to cook some more up, and don't have too much left even after that, so we're gonna have to spend most of the night, you know, just trying to get some taken care of. Luckily, we do have about 4 forges, and I did make an extra cement mixer, so that way we can get more of an industrial age production going instead of this one-off thing that we've had before. I need to extend these out because we will unfortunately need to enclose all of that. I also figured I'd go ahead and get a garage roughed in, because hopefully we're going to be able to set it up to where we can ramp up on our mini bike and eventually our motorcycle and reach another platform that will allow us to then safely go across it into our garage here. Excuse me there, I had a bit of a cough. Now that that's taken care of, we unfortunately need to go get some more cobblestone and cement, so we're gonna have to spend some time chopping up all these frickin' rocks down here. Really feel like the song from Tennessee, Ernie Ford, you know, they played it in South Park and whatnot. We're talking about how you're busting your ass as a miner. I guess in this case, the boss man would be Joel, that son of a bitch. Speaking of, we're going to go ahead and pop these sugar butts more towards Jen and Bob, but do a massive sell-off. And after coming back, didn't really find anything super useful there, but we do have to make a choice on this shotgun, and I think we are going to buy it. Yep, there it is. And in fact, that may be worth taking another sugar butts for, because that will save us a nice little chunk of change on that. I would have liked to buy both the machine gun and the shotgun, but between the two, I do have a slightly worse machine gun, but at least I have a machine gun, whereas I only have the pump shotgun. So we're going to go ahead and grab the auto shotgun and level up there. And since we got a discount, might as well buy this ammo too. And let's go ahead and get this bad boy modded out. Oh, come on, there you are. Oh yeah, that was a pretty decent upgrade there, even before factoring in all of the mods here. And then we're gonna have to go by our base to go get more. Oh, get it reloaded, but it went to the wrong slot. That there, that there. And now that we're back, we've got her fully modded out. Unfortunately, didn't have a drum kit magazine available, just an extended magazine. But I'm feeling pretty confident about this next Horde night. Got like 500 shotgun shells, about 1100 rifle rounds now. I'm feeling like we're gonna be able to survive pretty well. Also went ahead and decided to just go ahead and move my little well downstairs now that we have the extra room for moving those dew collectors upstairs. And now that way we can just go ahead and jump up there and take a quick swig and have infinite water. We also got to get this set up here. The idea here is we're gonna build obviously a cover on top of this, but we're gonna ride across it, and then you can quickly run back across and open those up, and that will be the second layer of defense. And the first layer of defense will be the little ramp. So there's going to be obviously a little air gap between this little platform that our motorcycle is going to get on and the ramp. And of course, as I was working on that, alarm started going off. I think whatever set it off died on the... Oh, nope. We do have a dog that's still alive. And another dog. Damn, there's like double freaking packs of dogs in a day. 2 days, something like that. Let's see a little test here. See if I can't get his attention without killing him. Alright, come on. Where are you gonna go? Right to where I have the fucking fence. Okay. Yep, we're gonna have to move those fences. Unfortunately, no way around it. I'm gonna have to open up those little concrete slabs and get them out of there, and then probably move them just a little bit out from the doors. That way the stupid zombies will be more inclined to run towards the door instead of to where the fences are. And with that, we've also set up another workbench for us to use. I think I'm going to reserve the space in front of the chemistry, you know, behind the chemistry station for more chemistry stations. Then again, I might decide just to put another workbench there, because I feel like the workbench is going to be maybe a tad bit more helpful than the chemistry station. But now that we've got all that done, we've got a lot of our resources finally built. The cement is mixing up to make up the walls. But we do have our cobblestone blocks thanks to those workbenches that we set down. I'm going to go ahead and work on that garage over there. Also, a fun little thing. I was just kind of looking at some stuff, and there's these silly sayings on the back of the chemistry board I never looked at before. Like, why do chemistry students do well when working with ammonia? Because it's pretty basic stuff. Ha 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 ha. Oh my god. Getting all kinds of zombie alerts lately. Oh, that's another friggin' witch. Alright, cool. Luckily the spikes haven't cleared out yet. Ended up killing her for me. It's always good. Man, kind of a spooky night out there. And let's go ahead and get more ammo. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna make all rifle ammo. And I was going out to check the morning sun here. Got me a deer, and then as I was walking away from skinning that thing, freaking got jumped by these two. Freaking Steve, or whatever the hell his name is, and the freaking dog over here. Well, I guess technically the dog hasn't jumped me because it didn't notice me, but we're gonna go ahead and kill it and get its meat so we can make more farm plots, get the freaking leather, get the bones for the glue. I mean, why not? We don't really need it, but I'd rather go ahead and keep stockpiling stuff when we don't need it than not have it when we do. And this is the progress we've made on our ramp here. So as you can see, there's that little gap. Go ahead and run back up there to keep working on it. Come on. I'll be glad when that garage is done so I won't have to unlock like 8 doors just to get in and out of my freaking base. But at the same time, you know, gotta have the doors because you gotta have the defenses. Go ahead and get up here. Alright. Go ahead and start putting the walls up here so we can get this enclosed. Putting a lot of faith that it's gonna work. You know, I don't know yet if it will or won't, but it should. I don't see any reason why not, but this game's a little weird sometimes. And I also can't control the incline of the ramp really, so physics of the game can come back to bite me in the ass. And we got the rolling door here. We gotta fill all this in, of course. Damn it, gonna need to make a little scaffold. Thankfully, the structural integrity of this hasn't really been compromised, even though it's just kind of free floating between the 2 columns and whatnot. Get this built up. Thankfully, we aren't using concrete for this, even though it might be better. You know, we might eventually at least upgrade the outer portions of it to concrete, but ideally, the zombies just leave it alone. Don't touch it. Aren't interested in it. But we'll see. Get the bases here done. Oh, come on. Stupid thing can be so finicky sometimes. Come on, goddamn. Just get in the freaking hole. Of course, gotta get that stupid thing out of the way. Now we just need to set up the ramps. Well, I guess now we should probably make the column supports here so that way we aren't eventually having this collapse to a weight issue. Alright. Get the ramp set up. And there it is. I'm starting to have some real doubts that this is going to work, but we'll see. Get it all set up. Worst case scenario, it's just cobblestone, thankfully. I had a shit ton of soil in my treasure chest anyway, so I was just like, well, screw it. We don't really need it for anything. Can I make this jump? I cannot. Guess we'll go the old-fashioned way. Ugh. Feels so secure with it, but again, it's so annoying to have to do all that every single time. Alright. The last couple blocks. And with that, the basic outline is done. It's gonna be interesting. Gonna be interesting. Well, thanks for tuning in. Hope to see you next time. Happy Halloween if I don't see you before then, and have a good night.